Welcome to AI Unraveled, demystifying frequently asked questions on artificial intelligence, where we'll keep you up to date on the latest AI trends. In this episode, we'll explore the groundbreaking research, innovative applications, and emerging technologies that are pushing the boundaries of AI. Don't miss out on the latest in AI, so be sure to subscribe to stay updated on the latest ChatGPT and Google Bard trends. In today's episode, we'll cover the basics of evaluation metrics for machine learning models, practical applications of reinforcement learning, Biden's proposed AI regulations, controversies surrounding GPT-4, multiple AI-powered chatbot alternatives, UK's top judge's idea to use AI for court cases, updates from top tech companies on AI-powered ad formats and integration, Meta's VoiceBox controversy, OpenAI's plan for an app store, EU's proposed AI rules, Cisco's chip tests, and Google DeepMind's RoboCat project. Welcome to a discussion about the evaluation metrics for machine learning models. At ChatGPT, we believe that unlocking the potential of machine learning models is possible with the use of evaluation metrics. These metrics are measures used to assess the performance of machine learning models. By quantifying the quality of predictions made by these models, evaluation metrics allow us to understand the degree of accuracy and reliability of our models. These metrics are essential in tuning and optimizing models and are useful in comparing and selecting the best performing models. Different types of problems, such as regression, classification, and clustering problems, require different metrics. For regression problems, all regression algorithms can be evaluated using these metrics. The choice of metric is more about the specifics of your problem rather than the algorithm you're using. There are many classification metrics as well, including but not limited to accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, AUC, log loss, and Gini coefficient. The choice of metric depends on the problem at hand. Several clustering metrics exist to measure the quality of clustering algorithms. Some of these include silhouette coefficient, Davies-Bouldin index, RAND index, mutual information-based scores, etc. The choice of metric depends on the specifics of your problem and the type of clustering algorithm. It's important to note that these metrics can be used with any algorithm, including logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, support vector machines, naive Bayes, k-means, hierarchical clustering, and dbScan. By understanding evaluation metrics for machine learning models, we can better optimize and select the best models to solve our problems. Hey there, let's dive into the world of machine learning and evaluation metrics with ChatGPT. In this section, we are going to explore how to apply evaluation metrics in Python using ChatGPT. Instead of just telling you about it, we will give you a hands-on example that you can follow along with. First, let's start with regression models. Before we get started, it would be great if you already have some prior knowledge of regression algorithms. If you do, awesome. Let's get coding. If you want to evaluate your regression model, you can consider metrics such as mean absolute error, MEA, mean squared error, MSE, root mean squared error, RMSE, and R2 score. With ChatGPT, we can code these metrics and save the results to the pred_df data frame. Now, it's time to move on to classification models. If you want to evaluate your classification model, you can consider metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and the confusion matrix. With ChatGPT, we can easily code these metrics and save the results to the pred_df data frame. Lastly, let's talk about clustering models. Evaluating clustering models can be a bit more complicated than evaluating supervised models because the true labels are often not known in clustering scenarios. However, if you do have the true labels, you can use metrics like adjusted RAND index, ARI, or normalized mutual information, NMI, to evaluate your model. If you don't have true labels, metrics such as silhouette score or Davies-Bouldin index can be used to evaluate how close together the points in the same cluster are, and how far apart different clusters are. In conclusion, understanding evaluation metrics and their implementation in Python with ChatGPT will help you identify the strengths and weaknesses of your machine learning models, fine-tune their performance, and ultimately solve complex problems in data science more efficiently. With ChatGPT, the possibilities in enhancing the quality and reliability of your machine learning models are endless. Reinforcement learning is a fascinating branch of artificial intelligence because it uses rewards and punishments to train AI. In other words, when AI takes desired actions, it is rewarded, and when it takes undesired actions, it is punished. By following this approach, the AI can fine-tune its performance and achieve maximum efficiency. To do this, reinforcement learning requires a controlled environment. A programmer assigns positive and negative values or points to specific behaviors, and the AI gets to explore the environment to seek rewards and avoid punishments. Ideally, the AI would learn to prioritize long-term gains over short-term gains and choose the behavior with better long-term rewards, while also learning to avoid the actions that cause it to lose points. Real-world applications of AI based on reinforcement learning are somewhat limited, but have shown significant promise in laboratory experiments. For example, reinforcement learning has trained AI to play video games and achieve specific goals through trial and error. An AI program could play Super Mario Bros. And learn how to reach the end of each level while avoiding obstacles. Reinforcement learning has been used to train enterprise resource management software for businesses and allocate resources to achieve maximum long-term outcome. Excitingly, it has even been used to train robots to walk and perform physical tasks. However, the major limitation of reinforcement learning algorithms is their reliance on a controlled environment, which can pose significant problems in unpredictable environments. For instance, if a robot navigates a hallway full of people, the environment and context are continually changing, making it difficult for the AI to adapt to the situation without any prior knowledge. Additionally, reinforcement learning can be time-consuming, since the AI primarily learns through trial and error. Considering its limitations, reinforcement learning techniques are often combined with other types of machine learning. Self-driving cars, for instance, use a combination of supervised learning and reinforcement learning algorithms to navigate and avoid accidents on the roads. With reinforcement learning, AI continues to learn and evolve, becoming more and more proficient in their duties without requiring much human supervision. President Biden is taking measures to ensure safety in AI. He believes that technology must pass a pre-release safety assessment before deployment. This is because unsafeguarded technology can pose risks to society, the economy, and national security. The president has also called for bipartisan privacy legislation and the introduction of new safeguards for emerging technology. AI has the power to transform industries, but its potential for harm must not be ignored. Biden met with tech leaders to discuss this issue, including the Center for Humane Technology, the Algorithmic Justice League, and Khan Academy. This collective expertise and influence are expected to contribute to developing new AI safeguards. Social media is one area of technology that must be approached with caution. Biden has identified the potential harm that social media can cause, particularly in the absence of adequate safeguards. To address this, stricter restrictions on personal data collection, bans on targeted advertising to children, and a requirement for companies to prioritize health and safety are essential. The involvement of leading AI companies is crucial to the success of these efforts. Biden has met with CEOs of major firms like OpenAI, Microsoft, and Alphabet, who have agreed to participate in the first independent public evaluation of their systems. The administration seeks the involvement of major AI firms in its push towards broader regulatory initiatives for AI involving multiple federal agencies. Efforts towards privacy and security protections are also underway. White House Chief of Staff Jeff Zients is overseeing the development of additional steps the administration can take on AI. Zients has noted the cooperation of AI companies in introducing privacy and security commitments. Vice President Kamala Harris plans to convene civil rights and consumer protection groups for AI discussions. Congress scrutinizes AI technology, with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer set to outline his vision for AI's potential and its safeguards. Biden's stance on AI safety and privacy is clear. Technology must be properly tested and monitored before release to prevent any potential harm. With the involvement of tech leaders, international companies, and government bodies, greater AI safeguards can be established while still providing opportunities for innovation. Have you heard about the recent paper that went viral on Twitter, claiming that GPT-4, an artificial intelligence language model, scored 100% on the MIT ECS Plus math curriculum? It sounds like a remarkable feat, right? However, upon closer inspection of the results showcased in the paper, major issues were found with different aspects of the study. For instance, the authors of the paper stated that GPT-4 was able to score 100% on a randomly selected set of 288 questions. But when researchers scrutinized the data set used for the study, they found that it contained approximately 4% of unsolvable questions. These were questions where the context was too limited and there wasn't access to an interactive terminal for the AI to answer. This made it near impossible for the model to provide the correct answers. Moreover, there was evidence of significant data leakage within the few-shot examples provided for the model. Many of the questions were nearly identical to the problems themselves, essentially giving the model the answers. This contributed to the overly high scores the model received. The paper's grading methodology also had issues. The system checked with GPT-4 using the original question, ground solution, and the model's answer. This made it possible for the AI to produce inaccurately high self-assessment scores, especially in technical fields where it may have hidden misunderstandings. Another problem was the prompt cascade approach used in the paper. The approach provides binary feedback based on the ground truth, and the system reprompts until the correct answer is reached. This issue is particularly significant in multiple-choice problems where unlimited attempts almost guarantee the right answer. This is comparable to a student receiving continuous feedback about the accuracy of their answers until they get them right. While there was an extensive analysis done by 3 MIT EECS seniors on this topic, exposing critical faults in the testing method and results, one thing is clear. The initial claim that GPT-4 scored 100% on the MIT EECS Plus math curriculum may not be entirely accurate. Hey there, are you tired of using ChatGPT and in search of some quality alternatives? Well, you're in luck because there are some amazing AI chat options out there, and some even offer GPT-4 for free. As someone who has personally tried each of these options, I've put together a list of the best alternative chatbots for you to try out. First up is Perplexity, known as the first conversational search engine, which offers GPT 3.5 for free and GPT-4 for a monthly fee of $20. Another great option is Bing, Microsoft's chatbot with multimodal capabilities that offers GPT-4 for free. If you're looking for an AI app with multiple models, then Poe, Quora's AI app with multiple models, is the chatbot for you. It offers GPT 3.5 for free and GPT-4 for free with limited access. Agent GPT, on the other hand, is an autonomous AI agent that runs continuously until finished after being given just one prompt. It offers GPT 3.5 for free and GPT-4 for a fee, requiring API access. Don't forget to sign up for the GPT-4 API waitlist if you're interested in this one. Hugging Face is also a great choice, as it is the largest open source AI community where you can find thousands of different open source projects for free. And if you're looking to access community LLMs or build your own with either GPT 3.5 or GPT-4 for free, Aura is the chatbot for you. Inflection Pi is a personal AI chatbot not meant for research purposes and is free to use. However, I've seen conflicting information about the model it uses and don't have clarity on whether it's GPT 3.5 or something else. Lastly, if you want to use GPT-4 in playground mode and compare it to other models, nat.dev is your option. It does come with a credit fee of $5, however. Merlin is also worth considering as it allows you to access GPT-4 chatbot in any browser. It offers a limited free plan as well as an unlimited plan starting at $19 a month. All of these chatbots are credible and have been running for months. However, keep in mind that the majority of them do require an email sign-up. I hope this list helps you find the perfect alternative to ChatGPT for your needs. The legal system can be a daunting and complicated world, especially for victims seeking justice. However, according to a recent article in The Telegraph, victims may soon be able to use artificial intelligence, AI, to help them determine their chances of success in court claims. Lord Burnett of Malden, the Lord Chief Justice in Britain, referenced a current AI technology in Singapore that can help road traffic accident victims determine their probable outcome of litigation, which can lead to swifter settlements without resorting to legal proceedings. Lord Justice Burnett believes AI technology can be similarly used in Britain to help victims make more informed decisions on whether to pursue legal action. This technology may be used to analyze the current law and case precedents, providing victims with information on whether a court case is worth pursuing. While it is not binding, Lord Justice Burnett finds it to be a useful tool that enhances access to justice. He went on to suggest that advancements in technology should be harnessed to enhance the rule of law and increase access to justice. AI technology has the potential to help not only victims, but also the legal system in general. While it should never be relied on entirely, it can play an important role in making the legal process less intimidating and more accessible for everyone. Hey there, let's dive into some interesting AI news from June 21st, 2023. Google has announced some exciting updates to its ad formats, leveraging AI to create faster ad set creation for demand generation ads. In addition, YouTube's latest update includes demand generation video ads with AI-powered lookalike audiences, performing great with beta testers like Arcane and Samsung. Moving on to TikTok, their product marketing team has introduced a new advertising feature for marketers in the form of an AI ad script generator. This tool is now available in the TikTok Ads Manager, and you can visit the video tutorial to see it in action. Supermetrics, a platform recommended by Google Workspaces for marketing data, has launched new GPT integrations with AI and GPT-4 for their Google Sheets integration, making it easier for marketers to analyze their data. Meta and Microsoft have signed a pact with the Partnership on AI Association to use AI responsibly, following the framework introduced by PAI's framework to partner for nonprofit AI research and projects. As AI influencers are taking over marketing campaigns, Ogilvy, a global advertising agency, is requesting agencies and policymakers to enforce brands to label AI-generated influencer content. They believe influencers are trusted figures in marketing, and not labeling AI influencers breaks consumer trust. Microsoft is also working on AI ads for Bing Chat and Search, and they have introduced around 8 new AI-related product updates so far. Meanwhile, Adobe Firefly has launched a new graphic design generative recolor feature to Adobe Illustrator, great for brand designers and marketers looking to build a new brand identity. And finally, Bing is testing visual search and photo recognition features for Bing Chat to take on Google Lens, with some first-look glimpses available here. This feature will have a significant impact on Google and Pinterest's visual search capabilities. That's all for today's AI Daily News Update. Keep an eye out for more exciting AI developments. Hey there, have you heard about Meta's new VoiceBox AI? It's causing quite a stir in the tech world, but what exactly is it, and why isn't it available to the public yet? Well, VoiceBox is an AI system that can not only generate convincing speech in various styles and languages, but can also perform tasks such as noise removal. Meta claims that this model is outperforming previous AI models in terms of speed and error rates, which is pretty impressive. The potential uses for VoiceBox are vast and varied. It could give a voice to those who can't speak, enable voice inclusion in games, and even facilitate language translation. However, despite all the potential benefits, Meta has decided not to release the model due to concerns over misuse and potential harm. Unauthorized voice duplication and the creation of misleading media content are just a couple of the risks associated with VoiceBox, which is why Meta has developed a separate system to manage risks effectively. This system can distinguish between authentic speech and audio generated with VoiceBox, but Meta remains cautious about releasing it, emphasizing the importance of balancing openness with responsibility. So, while Mark Zuckerberg has stated that they have built one of the best AI speech generation products, it looks like it won't be available to the public anytime soon. Maybe in the next few years, but we'll have to wait and see. And in other AI news, it turns out that Pixar is using Disney's AI technology for their upcoming Elemental movie, as revealed by a recent article by Wired. It's exciting to see how AI is being utilized in the entertainment industry, and we'll be keeping an eye out for more innovative applications of this technology. If you'd like to read more about Meta's VoiceBox AI, you can check out their release statement. Have you heard the news about OpenAI? The company is planning to launch a marketplace where developers can sell their AI models built on top of ChatGPT. This marketplace would offer tailored AI models for specific uses and potentially compete with app stores from companies like Salesforce and Microsoft. Basically, OpenAI is expanding its customer base while safeguarding against reliance on a single dominant AI model. However, it's not clear whether OpenAI would charge commissions on those sales or otherwise look to generate revenue from the marketplace. But if they proceed with this idea, it could represent a new era in the AI industry. This new marketplace would provide a platform for businesses not only to create but also monetize their AI models, fostering a more collaborative and innovative environment. Although the idea is promising, there are potential hurdles that could arise. Questions around intellectual property rights, quality control, and security are some of the main concerns. Essentially, how will OpenAI ensure the quality and safety of the models being sold? On the other hand, this marketplace could potentially accelerate the adoption of AI across various industries. By providing a platform for businesses to purchase ready-made, customized AI models, the barrier to entry for using AI could be significantly lowered. In other news, Elon Musk reiterated his belief that there should be a pause in the development of AI and called for regulations in the industry. He expressed concerns about the potential risks of digital superintelligence and emphasized the need for AI regulation. Additionally, Chinese President Xi Jinping held discussions with Bill Gates regarding the global growth of AI and expressed his support for U.S. companies, including Microsoft, bringing their AI technology to China. It seems like the AI industry is growing at an unprecedented rate, and we can't wait to see how these developments will impact our future. Hey there, AI enthusiasts! The European Union has taken a step towards tighter regulations on AI with new amendments to draft rules. Among these changes are a ban on the use of AI in biometric surveillance, as well as requirements for copyright disclosure and protection from illegal content. These changes could lead to a clash with EU countries opposing a complete ban on AI for surveillance. In other news, Cisco is introducing networking chips for AI supercomputers that would compete with offerings from Broadcom and Marvell Technology. This is an interesting development, as these chips are currently being tested by major cloud providers like AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Google DeepMind has made a breakthrough in robotics research by developing RoboCat, an AI model capable of operating multiple robots with just 100 demonstrations. Its learning capabilities outperform other models because it uses a wide range of data sets. Meanwhile, OpenAI is lobbying the EU to soften proposed AI regulations, arguing that certain AI systems like ChatGPT should not be considered high risk. It's important to note that the EU AI Act has been approved by the European Parliament, but still needs to go through a final trilogue stage before it comes into effect. Last but not least, we want to share some exciting news about the AI Unraveled book. This fantastic read is available now on Apple, Google, and Amazon, and provides answers to your burning AI questions. Get your copy today and stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for tuning in to Attention AI Unraveled podcast. On today's episode, we covered a range of topics including evaluation metrics for machine learning models, reinforcement learning, AI safety regulations, updates from major tech companies, and EU lawmakers proposing new AI rules, among other things. Thanks for listening, and be sure to tune in to the next episode.